I got, is this thing on? Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm not really fond of microphones. He's just saying everything I say, really. He asked if he could be on the program, but I told him no. But I think the most infuriating machines we have to deal with in our lives, it's got to be the printer. Can we all agree with that? Yeah. I think at the very beginning of the printer age, they had a meeting. They sat down and said, all right, guys, how can we troll everyone who ever buys a printer? How about we make the ink cost twice as much as the printer itself? Or how about we make it take 45 minutes to install? No reason. Oh, heck, why don't we just put a bunch of stuff in there to make a bunch of noise? Have you ever noticed that? When I write with a pencil, it's like, tss, you know? When I write with a marker, it's like, tss. When I print something out, it's kind of like, like, what's with the dubstep, you know? And the best thing is, printers don't just make this while they're printing. No, sometimes they just start up on their own. But the other day I was not printing, I was actually sleeping in my bed, and all of a sudden I heard I ran over to, I opened up the lid, and that little ink thing, you know, just stopped and looked at me and said, go back to sleep. I unplugged my printer after that. But that wasn't the only reason I did it. There was a light on the very front of my printer. It tells you if the internet's on or something like that. And in the daytime, it's like, nifty little light. When you turn the lights off at night, I don't recall buying a spotlight. I swear it gets brighter when I turn the lights off. There's so many brands of printers now. There's the Canon, Kodak, and LaserJet. I don't know about you, but I don't recall any lasers in the process. He just prints out a bunch of soot. I think there was a mistake in the office of naming things. There's probably a spaceship out there somewhere where it's like, Captain, take the ink dispenser out of Hangar 5. I almost wonder if you could use the ink, what is it called again? Oh yeah, LaserJet. I almost wonder if you could use it as a weapon, you know? Like run into a bank, down, I have a printer. It's LaserJet, so it'll print real fast. That would be a bad time to run out of ink. Ink is the worst, okay? The other day I was printing out a document, okay? Clearly black and white, okay? But I couldn't do it. You know why? I was out of sepia ink. Now, if you don't know what sepia ink is, it's basically the tan ink, you know? See, I think sepia ink causes more problems in our nation than, like, hunger. Because you can't eat if you don't have sepia ink, according to my printer. See, no one actually knows how a printer works. Here's a fun prank for the office. Go in and print out a document that says, we're going on strike, signed the printing elves. And then remove all the ink from the office, like take every cartridge out. You'll probably get fired, but at the current price of ink, you can retire with all that ink. Those office printers are huge, you know? Like my printer's probably about the size of, you know, a bread box or something. Those are the size of those new smart cars you see, you know? Like, what is in there? Like I imagine like a half-naked old man with a crayon. They'll never know. I guess that's why the copies are always warm.
Oh my God.
Now apparently paper isn't enough anymore. You have to have the new photo paper. Now don't get me wrong, I do like photo paper, but my problem comes with the matte photo paper, or the unshiny photo paper. So basically, paper. Except it costs 10 times as much. The first time I used photo paper, I printed on the wrong side. That's the most humiliating thing you can do. Print out your wedding photos with a big other side on it. Oh dear, it seems I'm out of tan ink. I must go. Goodbye.